hey, welcome. Or if you're new here, hey, I'm glad you found this channel. Today we are going way back, like 2,500 years back. We're talking about the ancient Greeks, the civilization that basically invented democracy, philosophy, the Olympics, and somehow also managed to have absolutely wild myths about gods turning into swans. But here's the thing, most of us only got the boring textbook version in school. So today I'm giving you the version your teacher never got to. 10 facts about the ancient Greeks that are genuinely surprising, sometimes hilarious, and honestly kind of mind-blowing. Let's get into it. Here's fact number 1. The word Greek comes from the Romans. The Greeks called themselves Hellenes and their land Hellas, which is why Greece is still officially the Hellenic Republic. And they weren't one nation. They were hundreds of independent city-states, each with its own army and government. On to fact number 2. In Sparta, newborns were inspected by elders. Weak babies were abandoned. Boys were taken from their mothers at age 7 and thrown into brutal military training called the agoge. They were deliberately underfed and encouraged to steal food. Get caught? Punished. Not for stealing, but for getting caught. Now for fact number 3. The ancient Olympics were held in honor of Zeus, starting around 776 BC. Warring city-states declared truces to let athletes compete. And yes, athletes competed completely naked. The word gymnasium comes from the Greek gymnos, meaning naked. We literally named the gym after ancient nudity. To fact number 4, Socrates is one of the greatest philosophers in history. He also never wrote anything down. Everything we know about him comes from his student Plato. That means the man who shaped Western philosophy is essentially a second-hand account. We can't be sure where Socrates ended and Plato began. Fact number 5. Aristotle, and who basically invented biology, logic, and political science, believed intelligence lived in the heart. The brain, he thought, was just a cooling system for the blood. A radiator. He was wrong, but he was also 2,300 years ahead of MRI machines, so we'll give him a pass. Fact number 6. The Greek pantheon had thousands of gods, including Pheme, the goddess of gossip and rumor. She had 1,000 mouths and flew around whispering secrets. The Greeks didn't just have a word for gossip, they had a deity for it. Ancient Greece basically invented tabloid journalism. Fact number 7. At age 13, Alexander's father hired Aristotle as his personal tutor. They studied together for 3 years. Alexander loved Homer so much he reportedly slept with an annotated copy of the Iliad under his pillow. He then went on to conquer 2 million square miles by age 30. Best student-teacher story ever. To fact number 8 now. In 1901, divers found a corroded bronze device in a shipwreck off Greece. A century of study later, scientists confirmed it was the Antikythera mechanism, a machine from around 100 BC that could predict eclipses, astronomical positions, and the Olympic Games schedule using interlocking gears. Nothing like it would appear in Europe again for over 1,400 years. At fact number 9, Greek playwrights used a crane called the Mykane to lower actors playing gods onto the stage, giving us the phrase deus ex machina, which we still use today. The theater of Epidaurus, built around 350 BC, has acoustics so perfect that a torn piece of paper can be heard from the back row. No microphones, just math. Finally, fact number 10. The Athens invented democracy around 507 BC, but not the kind we're used to. Citizens voted directly on laws with no elected representatives. And certain officials weren't elected at all. They were chosen by random lottery, like jury duty. The idea? True equality means everyone gets a chance, not just the best campaigners. Some political scientists still think we should bring it back. 10 facts. Democracy, naked Olympics, a gossip goddess, and an ancient computer. The Greeks were building civilization, and they were absolutely unhinged while doing it. Drop a comment with the fact that surprised you most. Subscribe if you want more history like this. See you in the next one.